And it doesn't matter who you are or what you've done, where you've been, or how long you've been gone. Our Father just wants you home. And because He wants you home, we want you home. Now I can hear some of you protesting, I've not gone anywhere. I've been here the whole time. Good for you. Just maybe you've been spending way too much time focusing on things that don't matter. Maybe you need to get your priorities in line with God. Maybe you need to come and ask for God's forgiveness too. And you say, how can I know that He will forgive me? What kind of assurance can I have? Well, let me tell you a story. It's probably the oldest preacher story around. I stole it from a preacher. I'll get forgiveness for that, I'm sure. G.W. Roddenberry was a Methodist minister at the turn of the last century. And he tells this story about being on a train trip across mid-America, and he was sitting across from a young man, probably in his late teens, and you could tell he was just very nervous about something. At some point during the trip, the minister asked the boy, you seem to be in a world of hurt. Is there anything you'd like to talk about, anything I can do? And the boy told a story that a couple of years ago, he and his old man had a falling out. They literally come to blows, and he packed his bags and he walked out and he said, you'll never see my face again. But at some point, the boy came to his senses and he wrote his mother a letter and he said, I want to come home. I just don't know if Dad will accept me. He said, if Dad will let me come home, just hang a sheet out on the fence. And he said, preacher, my farm is just up around the bend and I'm too scared to look. Would you look for me? Well, the preacher said when they came around the bend, he looked out and he didn't see, well, he almost didn't see a farm at all. Roddenberry says it looks like the snow had fallen. Sheets hung from fences. Flags were raised in the trees. Towels covered the shrubs. He said, the last thing I remember seeing is that boy with the suitcase running as fast as he could up the dirt road. I'm telling you, that's how a father feels. And if you want to come home to Him, you do that while we stand and sing.
God is calling the prodigal, come without delay. Hear, oh, hear Him calling, calling now for thee. Though you've wandered so far from His presence, come today. Hear His loving voice calling still. Calling now for thee, O weary prodigal, come. Calling now for thee, O weary prodigal, come. Patient, loving, and tenderly still, the Father pleads. Hear, oh, hear Him calling, calling now for thee. Oh, return while the Spirit in mercy intercedes. Hear His loving voice calling still. Calling now for thee, O weary prodigal, come. Calling now for thee, O weary prodigal, come.
Hoyt Bradley Smith was born last night at 10 o'clock. That is the son of Brad and Lauren Smith. They're in the hospital doing well. Baby's well, mama's well. And we'll need to celebrate with the Smith family about Hoyt. He was 7-poundish, somewhere around there. So if you want particulars, you can ask them. Sheila Lang, we've been praying for Sheila and been praying about her health and some possibility with cancer with Sheila. This morning they told me that there were some more tests run on her, and they're going to continue to do that. They're looking for maybe some possibility of it being in her blood, and they're going to look for that. So continue to remember the Lang family in our prayers too.